This is Algebra 2, finding features of a parabola, given the equation of a parabola. And this is the format that the equation is in. It's x minus h squared equals 4p y minus k. That is for a parabola that goes up and down. If p is positive, it goes up. P is negative, it goes down. So up or down. And then you can have y minus k squared equals, hold on, I gotta make this pen a little thicker, equals 4p times x minus h. And the center, this one goes left if p is negative. This is positive p, negative p, positive p, positive p, negative p, left if it goes negative. And then the center is hk. And you're better off drawing this than memorizing formulas. If it's going down, the focus is inside the parabola. And if it's going up, the focus is inside the parabola, so it's above it. If it's going down, it's below it. The directrix is the same distance, that distance of p to the opposite side. It's better to draw it and look at it than try to memorize the formulas, because when you try to memorize the formulas without drawing the parabola, you start getting confused. So I'm going to do 17 here, and you'll notice there is no h, there is no k. That means the vertex of this parabola is at 0, 0. It's not offset from the origin. I've got y squared equals 16x. So p is positive. That means this one opens to the right because y is squared. And 4p equals 16. P equals 16 divided by 4 equals 4. Now I'm going to start drawing this, and before I do that, I have to expand a little bit to get more room. This is number 17 I'm doing again, by the way. So now I'm going to draw this. Here's my vertex, is at 0, 0. My p is 4 to the right, because I know this is opening to the right, but 4 plus the x value of the vertex. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the focus. Well, I'll draw it, but I'll say focus is at 4, 0. The directrix is 4 to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus p from the vertex. So it's 4 to the other side. So that directrix, because this is a left and right parabola, it's an x line. This one is going to be x equals minus 4. The other thing it asks for is the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is a line that goes through the vertex and the focus. Well, I can see it's not above the x-axis, it's not below the x-axis, so this is y equals 0. For a left and right parabola, the axis of symmetry is a horizontal line. And now I have to draw this thing. Let me put this again. Y squared equals 16x. Let me try some, well, I'll put x is 1. When x is 1, y squared equals 16, so y equals a plus or minus the square root of 16, which is plus or minus 4. So at 1, I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, and also minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all I really need. So I'll just draw it. It won't be perfect, but it's good enough. So there's my focus is 4p, 40 rather. I find p, that is not well drawn. People are going to say, what is that? It's chicken scratch. 40 is the focus. I found p. 40. And in this case, because it's going right, I can tell that because this number, 4p is positive, or p is positive. This number is positive. So I know it was going to the right because y is squared. Positive in front of x, that means to the right. Y is squared negative in front of the x, it's going to the left. X squared, positive in front of the y, it's going up. X squared, positive, negative in front of the y, it's going down. But that's the information it asked for. Okay, I'm going to do 18. For 18, I've got negative x squared equals 40, is it 48y? 48y. This is 18. This is 17. Focus, directrix, axis of symmetry, and I've drawn it. Let me just double check that's what I'm supposed to be doing here. Identify the focus, directrix, and axis of symmetry, and then graph it. Okay, I'm right. All right, so now I want to get this x squared. I multiply both sides by -1 equals negative 48y. Remember, if they meant the negative to be inside the square, they'd write negative x squared. So this is not, I'm not taking negative x and squaring it, I'm taking x and squaring it and then negating it. So they would use parentheses if they meant the negative to be inside the squaring. Excuse me. So again, I have no k and no h, so this is not offset. The vertex is exactly at the origin. I'm trying to get more room. I don't exactly know which way to go. The vertex is at the origin. Whoops. Somehow I lost my pencil. The vertex is at the origin. And now, what is this? 18, yeah, so negative 48. So 4p equals negative 48. P equals negative 12. So I'm going to be 12 below the vertex. Or again, I know because I have that negative sign, it's going to open down. So the vertex, it didn't ask for it, but I'm going to put it 0, 0. The focus is going to be 12 below that. So the focus is going to be 0, negative 12. So here's the focus. I'll just put 5, 10, 15. So there's about negative 12 is the focus. The directrix is going to be negative p from the vertex. So negative 12 is 12. 12 above the vertex. So that's going to be 0, 12. It's much easier if I draw it, because then I could see where everything has to be. It's somewhere around there. And the directrix, remember, is a line. So there's my directrix. And then I just have to draw this thing. I've got my vertex. Oh, I need my axis of symmetry, because axis of symmetry goes through the vertex and the focus, and this is a parabola goes up, down, so this is going to be a vertical line. It's going to be y, axis of symmetry. Oh, the last one, no, y equals 0, axis of symmetry. Hold on, I've got to think about this. Good thing I drew it. The axis of symmetry is x equals 0. Yeah, I'm right, x equals 0. I was getting confused. This is a vertical line, which is an x, so x equals 0. And now I can draw it. I'm just going to pick 2 points. I'm just looking at this, and I'm going to pick 7. Because watch what happens. When x is 7, 7 squared is 49 equals negative 48. I divide both sides by negative 48. 49 over negative 48 is a little bit, I'll put negative 1 little bit. It's a little bit below negative 1. And same thing with negative 7. Negative 7 squared is 49 divided by negative 48 is a little bit below negative 1 and a little bit. So if I go, I'll try to keep the same scale, 5, 10. Here's about plus 7. 5, 10. Here's about 9 and 7. And it's a little bit below negative 1. A little bit below negative 1. So that's this parabola. And if you're ever not sure of it, you can just graph them on Desmos or a graphing calculator. So for this one, negative x squared equals 48. The vertex is at 0, 0. The focus is at 0, minus 12. The directrix is at 0, 12, because I found that 4p equals negative 48 from this equation. And if 4p equals negative 48, p equals minus 12, so it's below. And the axis of symmetry, x equals 0, and I drew it. So that's how to do those. When you're trying to draw, you get an equation, you want to draw the parabola, and you need to find certain features of it.